So I need to know which one of y'all been out here flying across the ocean for some peen. Come here. Come here. Bring me your face. Done. Got these folks out here looking at me sideways. Get somewhere and sat down. Don't you be flying across the ocean for no peen no more. Hey y'all, it's me, mochamoizelle, and y'all hold on, I'm trying to get somewhere so we can have a little private talk, so we can have a chit chat. Because I need some understandings of some things. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm mochamoizelle. I have recently relocated to Jamaica. Currently I am in Kingston, and I'm still looking for somewhere to live, y'all, for those of y'all who seen my last video. So still put your girl on if you know of anywhere. But yeah, we finna talk real quick. Okay, so I'm out here looking like my bougie auntie self, and cause that's my aesthetic, bougie on the budget. Anyway, so I'm out here looking like my bougie auntie self, and I get approached from time to time, or people will hear my accent and ask me questions. They want to know where you from, why you in Jamaica, because apparently you're not supposed to move to Jamaica. Jamaicans move everywhere else. If you move to Jamaica, it's a problem or something. I'm assuming, or they are insinuating that you are here for a particular reason outside of yourself. So anyway, I've had people, we'll start having a conversation, we'll be talking or whatever, and eventually it'll lead to, so did you come here for somebody? Are you seeing someone? Or and I'm like, no, not yet. Like, I'm meeting people, I'm making friends, but I didn't come here for that purpose. And I'm realizing that this question is kind of frequent. Like, once you get started, once people start asking you things repeatedly, I'm trying to figure out, what's going on? Like, why are people keep asking me this? Like, it's something, I got something on my forehead? Like, what's the problem, really? So, like, no, I came here because I wanted to leave America. Like, I can give my reasons. Like, I don't want to be in America. That's why I left. Jamaica is close to America. It's a predominantly black country. Those are my requirements. That's why I came here. The next best thing would be Africa, but it's not in my budget to move to Africa just yet. I don't want to go too far from home just yet. Like, this is like baby steps if I do decide to go there. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, I'm in Jamaica because basically I want to be. I didn't come here for a man. So I don't know, sometimes they'll believe it, sometimes they won't. Like, they'll just hint around to it or what have you. And I'm like, just baby, I ain't flew across the world with the hopes of being in a relationship. Like, it's not my ambition. Like, I could have did that back at home. Like, why I have to come all the way to Jamaica for that? Like, it's not making no sense if that was what I wanted at the time. So anyway, so people keep asking me this, and I'm starting to get curious. I'm like, why people keep insinuating that I came out here for a man? Like, even back at home, like before I left, or people will be, trying to hint around and stuff like, are you seeing somebody out there? Like, why are you moving? You dating somebody? I'm like, No. Like, it's really not making sense to people for some reason. Apparently, if you are a woman and you single, you going about your life or doing something that you want to do means that it has something to do revolving around a man. So yeah, like, and just people back at home will be asking me this, and people here are asking me this. So honey, I had to start digging. I had to start doing a little research, and I'm like, I only been here for a few months. Like, dang, can y'all hold on? Like, if I do decide to be with somebody, great. If I feel like it's a meaningful relationship, if I come across that, then that's absolutely wonderful. It's beautiful. But there are other things that I'm occupying myself with and that I need to do in the meantime. And I am not trying to get married for no green card or whatever Jamaica's version of that is. Like, I'm not interested in being in no peculiar situation for no residency. Like, there are other ways, and there are better ways of doing this. So anyway, I had to start researching, y'all. I'm like, why is this a thing? Like, why do people keep assuming that and just are hinting and suggesting that it has to deal with a man? So I started looking into it. And I started Googling, do people move to Jamaica for a man? Or do people come to Jamaica for men? Or whatever little suggestions I could come with. And apparently, y'all, some women and men have the habit of flying to different countries and parts of the world specifically for sex. Cause I was thinking, surely ain't nobody buying no plane ticket across the world for some sex. And y'all, people be doing it. People be flying themselves across the ocean for some sex. Apparently, it's like a whole industry around it. It's like a whole occupation for some folks. So I need to know which one of y'all been out here flying across the ocean for some peen. Come here. Bring me your face. Done. Got these folks out here looking at me sideways. Get somewhere and sat down. Don't you be flying across the ocean for no peen no more. Yeah. So apparently it's like a whole industry, y'all, like sex tourism. People will go to places across the world for some sex. It's absurd to me, but it's logical for some folks apparently. And I guess like this is also why like Jamaican men have like the reputation of being like super aggressive, like in the tourist areas. Like, they own you, and apparently it's because they trying to provide their services to you. And it's, I haven't been in the tourist areas, like, well, primarily because of Corona. I've been to like a few places, but I haven't been like heavily in them. But apparently that's where that reputation comes from. Like, most of the men that I have encountered here are like usually like just mild tempered, like they chilling, like whatever, mild mannered. I've had to fight a few of them off, like, but it wasn't on some give me some money type situation or whatever. And yes, people be paying for it too, y'all. Not only do they fly out here for it, they be paying for it. So I think they call them rent a dreads. Rent a dreads. It's like some of them have locks, I guess, and they be out here in like the tourist areas, like in Mo Bay and Montego Bay. For those of y'all, I'm getting the lingo. Mo Bay is Montego Bay. And in the grill, like those heavy like tourist areas, you can get you a rent a dread. He can come to your room and provide you with some services. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. So I'm not like knocking anyone who finds like legitimate relationships, stuff abroad, like they are like genuinely involved with someone. It's like a legit relationship, like that happens, like I know. But it's like for me, like the actual, like you just come in somewhere to have sex with somebody to spend some money, like it feels exploitative. Like it feels like you are using like this particular privilege that you have to come and dangle like some money in front of somebody to have sex with you. Like it feels like predatory. And I'm mostly seeing it from my research, like it's more so in like these countries that have the stigma or like the reputation of being poor. That's predominantly black countries, in Africa, in the Caribbean, in some like places like Brazil and like Hispanic speaking countries, or ethnic places, because it's the assumption that these people are desperate for money and they'll do anything for it. And I know that sex work can be like legit for some people, but I don't know. My Jamaican folks, y'all come in here, y'all tell me what's going on. Y'all spill the tea, cause I know y'all got it. I know y'all got all the juice. So what's really going on? What is this about? Like, why people keep assuming or insinuating that I came here for some pee? Um. So yeah, I want to know. I want to know if I'm looking at this from the wrong perspective. Like, is this actually like a big deal? Like, it's a thing? Like renting a dread? If you were renting a dread, come on, tell me. Get on here and tell me how does this operate? How does this go? Let the peoples them know. Cause we trying to figure. I need to figure this out. Like apparently that's the assumption. If I'm here for a significant amount of time, I'm single, I'm a tourist, quote unquote, I'm an American, that means I came over here for some ulterior motives other than a vacation. If I'm single, if I'm like alone, I'm not with friends or somebody, they like, what you doing? What you trying to accomplish? So anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me know. And I'm gonna be responding and reading all the comments. So that's what I have for today. That's my question that I'm posing. And this is mochamoizelle. I'm signing off. I will see y'all later. Bye bye.